Good afternoon. My name is Tom Miller, and I have been selected to be the 2020 Central Route Coordinator. For those of you that don't know me, I've been with the run since 2008. I spent a couple years on the staging crew, about 8 years as a road guard, 3 of those as road guard captain. Last year under Eamon Tansey, I was the assistant route coordinator. For those of you who don't know what Run for the Wall is, we are the longest and largest cross-country motorcycle run in the world. We have been doing this for over 30 years. Last year, Eamon put together an excellent leadership team, and I'm glad to report that most of them will be coming back this year. So I am anticipating a pretty smooth run. Again, for anybody who doesn't know what the run is, our mission statement is to promote healing among all veterans and their families and friends, to call for an accounting of all prisoners of war and those missing in action from all wars, to honor the memory and the sacrifices of those killed in action from all wars, and to support our military personnel all over the world. This year, 2020, once again, we will be stressing safety. If you haven't been on the run, the things you're going to notice is when we pull into a gas station, we have a fueling team that is able to fuel your bike and 350 other bikes within about 20 minutes. It's a pretty amazing process to watch. You'll then be directed to a staging area where the staging crew will stage you, tell you where to park, and once we're on the road guards are the ones in charge. They're charged with the safety of the pack. Anytime you were given instruction by a road guard, you need to follow that. The road guards that we have in Central Route, some of them have been doing it for over 20 years, and they're excellent at what they do. Along the way, we will be stopping at VA hospitals, memorials, and schools. If you ride with us, you're a representative of the run, and we ask you to treat everybody you meet with respect due them. One of the most important aspects of the run are the state coordinators. The state coordinators have been working all year to line up sponsors, to line up meals, to line up gas stations and hotels. So when you're on the run and you run into a state coordinator, make sure to tell him thank you or her thank you and shake their hand. Without them, we couldn't do this run. There are a number of other teams that I haven't mentioned, ambassadors, outreach folks. We have a registration team, which is one of the first people you'll meet, and then we have our chase crews and our hydration crews. You know, without them, this run wouldn't happen. There are a lot of people involved in making this run happen. When we're somewhere at a meal and someone is serving you, please remember to say thank you. Some of these people spend all year doing fundraisers to raise the money to feed you or to pay for your gas. We need to show appreciation for that. In 2020, like all the other years, we are going to stress safety. If you are not in shape, make sure by the time May rolls around, you're in shape. Make sure your motorcycle is maintained in a top running condition before we leave Ontario or before you leave home heading for Ontario. When we get to Washington, D.C., it may be a little confusing this year because we don't have a Rolling Thunder that we normally participate in, but the AMVETs are putting on a parade. We're not sure what that's going to look like, and more information will follow on that. What I'd like to do is invite each and every one of you to come on the run. It doesn't have to be from California to Washington, D.C. If you can only ride a couple of days, come out and ride a couple of days with us. We'd love to have you. And with that, I'm going to tell you safe riding, and I'll see you in May.